Today we're diving deep into the tombs of pharaohs and the incredible treasures that have been unearthed within the pyramids. The ancient Egyptians built these magnificent structures to house their dead rulers and the riches they believed would accompany them into the afterlife. But what secrets do these tombs hold, and what can we learn from the artifacts found within? Welcome to Life's Biggest Questions, and let's find out. In 1922, archaeologist Howard Carter discovered the tomb of Tutankhamun, or King Tut as he's more commonly known. This discovery was a gold mine, both literally and figuratively. The tomb was filled with over 5,000 artifacts, including the iconic golden death mask of Tutankhamun. But that's just the tip of the iceberg. Among the treasures found were gold jewelry, chariots, statues, and even board games. Each item was placed there with the belief that it would assist the pharaoh in the afterlife. The tomb's riches were so extensive that it took almost a decade for Carter and his team to fully catalogue and remove them. As I mentioned earlier, the tomb of Tutankhamun was filled with over 5,000 artifacts. Let's take a closer look at some of these treasures and their significance. Perhaps the most iconic artifact discovered in King Tut's tomb is the golden death mask, which was placed over his mummified face. Made of gold and adorned with precious stones like lapis lazuli, this mask is considered one of the most exquisite works of art from ancient Egypt. 4 intricately designed canopic jars were found in the tomb, each containing the mummified internal organs of the young pharaoh. Each jar was protected by one of the 4 sons of Horus, the Egyptian gods who guarded the organs. Another fascinating artifact is the life-sized wooden Anubis shrine. Anubis, the god of embalming and the dead, was often depicted as a jackal or a man with a jackal head. The shrine was covered in gold leaf and held a statue of the deity, which was meant to protect the pharaoh on his journey through the afterlife. King Tut's tomb also contained an intricately designed golden throne, which was meant to symbolize his status as a divine ruler. The back of the throne depicts the young pharaoh and his wife Ankhesenamun in a tender moment, with her gently anointing him with perfume. 6 chariots were found in the tomb, some of which were richly decorated with gold leaf and other precious materials. These chariots were considered to be vehicles for the afterlife and were believed to help the pharaoh navigate the dangerous terrain of the underworld. The tomb contained several alabaster vases and containers which were used to store valuable oils and perfumes. These vessels were intricately carved and often featured depictions of the pharaoh or various Egyptian gods. These are just a few examples of the extraordinary treasures found within King Tut's tomb. Each artifact not only showcases the incredible craftsmanship and artistic talent of ancient Egyptian artisans. The pyramids of Egypt are not only marvels of engineering but also architectural masterpieces. Let's take a closer look at some of the most famous pyramid complexes and the tombs they contain. As mentioned earlier, the Giza complex is home to the Great Pyramid of Giza, built for Pharaoh Khufu. It also houses 2 other large pyramids, those of Khufu's son, Pharaoh Khafra, and his grandson, Pharaoh Menkaure. In addition to these 3 main pyramids, the Giza complex contains several smaller satellite pyramids, mastabas, flat-roofed tombs, and temples. Located in the Saqqara necropolis, the Step Pyramid of Djoser is considered the world's first monumental stone structure. Built during the 3rd dynasty, circa 2667 to 2648 BCE, for Pharaoh Djoser, this pyramid was designed by the architect Imhotep and marks a significant transition from the earlier mastaba tombs to the pyramid structures we recognize today. Both the Red Pyramid and the Bent Pyramid were built for Pharaoh Sneferu, the father of Khufu. The Red Pyramid, named for its reddish hue, was the first successful attempt at building a true, smooth-sided pyramid, while the Bent Pyramid represents an architectural anomaly, with its change in angle partway up the sides. These pyramids showcase the evolution of pyramid construction techniques during the 4th dynasty. This pyramid, also located in the Saqqara necropolis, was built for Pharaoh Unas, the last ruler of the 5th dynasty. Notable for being the first pyramid to feature texts inscribed on its walls, the Pyramid of Unas contains what is now known as the Pyramid Texts, a collection of spells and prayers designed to aid the deceased pharaoh in his journey through the afterlife. While not pyramids, the tombs in the Valley of the Kings, located near the ancient city of Thebes, are significant burial sites for many pharaohs of the New Kingdom period. Among these tombs is the previously mentioned tomb of Tutankhamun, as well as the tombs of pharaohs like Ramses II, Seti I, and Thutmose III. The Valley of the Kings represents a shift in burial practices, with pharaohs choosing hidden tombs carved into the rock, rather than monumental pyramids. These are just a few examples of the incredible structures that house the tombs of pharaohs. Each pyramid or tomb complex is unique in its design and construction, reflecting the evolving beliefs, customs, and architectural techniques of ancient Egypt. Building a pyramid was a colossal task that required a remarkable level of planning, organization, and manpower. Let's delve deeper into the various aspects of pyramid construction. To build a pyramid, the ancient Egyptians needed vast quantities of stone. Most of the stone blocks used in the construction were limestone, which was quarried nearby. In some cases, like the granite used in the inner chambers of the Great Pyramid, the stone was transported from quarries located hundreds of kilometers away. Workers used tools like chisels and hammers made of dolerite, a hard rock, to extract the blocks from the quarry. The large stone blocks were transported to the construction site using various methods. Some blocks were hauled on wooden sledges, while others were floated on the Nile River using specially built wooden boats. Recent discoveries suggest that workers may have also constructed temporary water channels to help move the stones more efficiently. Once the stone blocks were at the construction site, workers used ramps made of mud brick or limestone chippings to raise the blocks to the necessary height. There are several theories regarding the design of these ramps, including straight, zigzag, and spiral ramps. Workers used levers to maneuver the blocks into position, ensuring that each course of stone was laid as evenly as possible. Many pyramids, like the Great Pyramid of Giza, were originally covered in smooth, polished limestone casing stones. These casing stones were cut with great precision and angled to create a smooth outer surface. Once in place, the casing stones were polished to create a bright, reflective surface that would have been a spectacular sight in the Egyptian sun. Pyramids were not just solid masses of stone, they also contained intricate systems of passages and chambers designed to house the pharaoh's body and funerary goods. Workers would carve out these chambers and passages during the pyramid's construction, often using more durable materials like granite to ensure their stability. Building a pyramid was a massive undertaking that required thousands of workers. Recent archaeological evidence suggests that these workers were not slaves but rather skilled laborers who were organized into teams and rotated in shifts. The workers were supported by a vast logistical infrastructure that provided food, water, and other necessities. The tombs of pharaohs hold many secrets that researchers are still working tirelessly to uncover. As we dig deeper into these ancient structures, we continue to discover fascinating new details about the lives and beliefs of the ancient Egyptians. Here are some recent findings and ongoing mysteries. Modern technology has allowed archaeologists to detect previously unknown chambers and voids within the pyramids. For example, as mentioned earlier, scientists have discovered a large hidden void in the Great Pyramid of Giza using Muon radiography. The purpose of this void remains a mystery, with some speculating that it could be a secret chamber or a structural feature designed to relieve pressure on the chambers below. As more pyramids are explored and excavated, researchers continue to uncover new inscriptions, such as the pyramid texts found in the Pyramid of Unas. These texts, written in Old Egyptian, provide valuable insights into ancient Egyptian religious beliefs and practices. The texts include spells, rituals, and prayers intended to protect and guide the deceased pharaoh in the afterlife. Ongoing excavations in the Valley of the Kings and other necropolises continue to reveal previously undiscovered tombs and burial sites. These new discoveries provide archaeologists with the opportunity to study the lives of lesser-known pharaohs and other members of the Egyptian elite, expanding our understanding of ancient Egyptian society and culture. The study of mummies found within the tombs has provided a wealth of information about ancient Egyptian health, diseases, and even family relationships. Advances in DNA analysis have allowed researchers to trace the lineage of pharaohs and identify familial connections between different dynasties. The tombs of pharaohs are steeped in myth and legend, with tales of curses, hidden treasures, and mysterious deaths adding a layer of intrigue to their already fascinating history. Let's explore some of these captivating stories. The most famous of these legends is the Curse of the Pharaohs, which is said to befall anyone who dares to disturb the tombs of the ancient rulers. While there is no concrete evidence to support the existence of such a curse, The idea has persisted, fueled by a series of high-profile deaths and misfortunes. For example, after the discovery of King Tutankhamun's tomb in 1922, several people connected to the excavation, including Lord Carnarvon, the financial backer of the project, died under mysterious circumstances. Some attributed these deaths to the curse, while others maintained that they were mere coincidences or the result of exposure to harmful bacteria or mold within the tomb. Imhotep, the architect of the Step Pyramid of Djoser, became a legendary figure in his own right. Over time, he was deified by the ancient Egyptians and became associated with the god Thoth, the deity of wisdom and writing. Imhotep was credited with numerous achievements, including the invention of writing, medicine, and various architectural advancements. The hidden treasures of the pyramids. Many legends surround the idea that the pyramids contain hidden treasures, secret chambers, and undiscovered passages. This belief has led to countless treasure hunts and attempts to uncover the secrets of the pyramids. While some of these stories are based on historical finds, such as the treasures discovered in King Tut's tomb, others are purely speculative or based on folktales. The Great Sphinx of Giza, a colossal limestone statue with the body of a lion and the head of a pharaoh, is believed to guard the Giza Plateau and its pyramids. There are many legends associated with the Sphinx, including the idea that it conceals hidden chambers or passageways beneath its massive body. While no such chambers have been conclusively found, the Sphinx remains an enduring symbol of mystery and intrigue. These myths and legends, though often lacking in verifiable evidence, serve to heighten the allure of the tombs of pharaohs and the ancient Egyptian civilization. They demonstrate the power of storytelling and the human fascination with the unknown, as well as our enduring desire to uncover the hidden secrets of the past.